only have a limited number that we can ship out right now because it is very, very popular. We're going to go to the phones. Hi, you're on the air with Lisa. And Kevin, what's your name?
Hi, Lisa. It's Renee from California.
Hey, Renee. Chris is over there kind of giving us a look at how to use the ladder there.
I got to tell you something. I have this ladder. It is awesome.
Oh, now what
And
do you use it for, Renee?
everybody wants this ladder. I live in an apartment with vaulted ceilings. Uh-oh.
All right, what's up, YouTube? So today I got into my creative bag. I was chilling here at the house, and I noticed that one of my neighbors was home. So I clicked on their name and zoomed in on them, and it was a young lady looking pretty damn nice. And so I started recording, and I started talking my shit in the form of a poem without any rhyme. And I took that video clip and I set it to the side, and I was going to work on it on another day. So that wasn't today. That was like a day or two ago. And so today I put that clip on a video pad. It's an editor, and I separated the video from the audio and spliced the audio to where I liked it, logged into Second Life, and recorded me like background video. Is there like some video footage that I could play my vocals over, that type shit? So okay, I did that. Now another thing that I happened to do today, I made that video. That video is uploaded to I think it's Podrey Smurf's idea of growth, and I'll show it to you in a moment. But here, as a matter of fact, I'll just splice it in now. Here it is right here. It's called Ladies, What Would You Do If a Guy Told You This? What I then did was I listened to the playback. And while I listened to the playback, I started writing down what I was saying, and I needed more examples of detail. So I needed to look some things up. So I had to ask some questions like, what do you call the flesh between your thumb and index finger? What is a titty meat called? Uh, what are different terms for massaging? Things like that, all right? In order to help me, know what the fuck I'm talking about. And so I copied that. I went over to a new page and I went into detail of what I was writing, polished it up a little bit more, and I call myself adding a chorus lines. So then I was like, well, shit. I remember when one of my lady friends had made a song out of one of my poems, and she used Suno, And hold on. All right, I'm back. I had to check the message, instant message, just in case somebody needed me to do a cover for this evening. But I didn't want to use Suno because I saw a video a while back exposing Suno for its copyright infringement shit. The whole thing about them using your work or whatever they do for you to to give to third parties, that basically other people could make money off of your shit except for you. And since you don't have a copyright on it, I could go and no. So anyway, I was like, I don't want to use Suno. So I looked for another type of site. And I came across a video where a person was talking about Sun. Hold on, let me find it. Well, let me skip to this right here. Since I am an author, meaning since I use my own brain to create poetry and song lyrics, um, I have to be careful about other people stealing my shit. And then I watched this video here. Check this out.
You drop any music, you should make sure it's legally protected and registered in your name. And if you skip this step, you could lose out on money plus ownership. Believe it or not, someone can steal your music. So let me show you how to copyright, register, and protect your music today. To copyright your song, go to copyright.gov and register your song. This will help keep your lyrics and melody from being stolen. Second, join a performing rights organization. And you probably have heard about some of these. CSAC, ASCAP, and BMI. These companies collect your performing royalties. Register with the Mechanical Rights Organization, other known as an MLC. A MLC collects your mechanical royalties. Your mechanical royalties are when your song is streamed or downloaded. It's also free to sign up for US artists. Number 4, get an IPI number. If you're registered with ASCAP, you probably already have one. This number just makes sure that you're properly credited worldwide. And the 5th thing, sign up for a sound exchange. This will collect your digital royalties from places such as Pandora, SiriusXM, and online radio stations. Now that your music's protected, it's time to get it placed on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. In the next video, I'll show you how to do that.
No, I'm not telling anybody that this is for real, for real. All I'm telling you is that I found this video and I listened to it, and I'm gonna do my research to see if I can get copyright license or whatever hell I need to protect my shit. I might want to publish my poetry. You know what I mean? But let me get you to this other video. All right, here's a video that's talking about Suno and how it's been exposed. So it's about close to 9 minutes. So sit back and check this out.
You just paid $10 for a Suno Pro subscription. You typed a prompt, hit generate, and 30 seconds later the AI gave you a song that sounds like a hit. You're already imagining it on Spotify. Maybe Netflix, maybe a viral TikTok. After all, you paid for the Pro plan, and Suno's website says you now have general commercial terms. That means you own the song, right? Wrong. Right now, millions of creators are falling into a massive legal trap because they do not understand the difference between a commercial license and a copyright. Believing these two things are the same could literally ruin your music career, get your songs stripped from streaming platforms, and land you in legal trouble. Today, I am going to break down exactly how Suno's rules work in plain English. We are going to cover what your paid subscription actually buys you, why the US government says you don't own your AI music, and the hidden traps hidden deep inside Suno's terms of service that could steal your original lyrics. Finally, I'll show you exactly how professional producers are navigating this to protect themselves. Let's start with the basics. What is a commercial license? Think of a commercial license as a permission slip from Suno. When you pay for a Pro or Premier plan, Suno is handing you a contract that says, "We give you permission to take the audio generated on our website and use it to make money." This allows you to upload the song to YouTube, put it on Spotify, or use it in a paid advertisement, and Suno promises they won't sue you or ask for a cut of your profits. But there is a massive rule here that most beginners miss. Your commercial rights are tied strictly to your subscription status at the exact moment you hit the Generate button. I call this the locked at birth rule. If you are on the free, basic tier, Suno's rules state that the music is for personal, non-commercial use only. You cannot monetize it. Now, here is the trap. Let's say you generate a really amazing song on the free tier. You love it so much that you immediately pull out your credit card and upgrade to the Pro tier so you can release it. It does not work. That song was generated while you were a free user. Its legal status is permanently locked as non-commercial. It will never be commercial ready, even if you are paying for Pro right now. If you want to monetize that specific song, your only safe option is to regenerate it completely from scratch while your paid plan is active. Okay, so if you are on a paid plan and Suno gives you a commercial license, doesn't that mean you own the copyright? Absolutely not. This is where things get dangerous. A commercial license comes from a private contract with a company. A copyright comes from federal law. A commercial license gives you permission to make money. A copyright gives you the legal ownership required to stop someone else from stealing your song. If you look closely at Suno's terms of service, they say that for paid users, they assign to you all of their rights, title, and interest in the output. That sounds great. It sounds like they are handing you the ownership. But a few lines down, there is a giant legal asterisk. Suno explicitly states they make zero promises that a copyright actually exists in the output. Why would they say that? Because they know how the law works. Under US federal law, a copyright can only be granted to a work of human authorship. A machine cannot own a copyright. You might think, well, I wrote the prompt, so I am the author. The US Copyright Office has firmly rejected that argument. Think of it like this. If you hand a camera to a monkey, and the monkey accidentally hits the button and takes a beautiful picture, you don't own the copyright to that picture. You didn't take it. The monkey isn't human, so it can't own it either. The picture simply belongs to the public domain. The government views your text prompt the exact same way. Typing "make a sad country song about a dog" is just handing the camera to the monkey. You are giving instructions, but the AI is doing the actual execution. Because a human didn't play the notes, sing the melodies, or arrange the chords, a 100% AI-generated song has no human author. Therefore, it goes straight into the public domain. So what does this mean for you in the real world? It means if you generate a hit song on Suno and upload it to Spotify, a massive YouTuber with 10 million subscribers can download your song, put it in their video, and make thousands of dollars off it. And you can't do a single thing to stop them. You cannot issue a copyright strike because you don't legally own the song, you just have a license to use it. It also means you cannot submit these songs to record labels, TV networks, or sync licensing agencies. These companies require you to sign a contract guaranteeing that you own 100% of the intellectual property. If you hand them an AI song, you are legally lying to them.
You've got 17 different creative subscriptions, pal. Give it a rest. Envato has unlimited AI generations and creative stock assets in the
Now, let's talk about two hidden traps in Suno's recently updated terms of service that you absolutely need to know about. Trap number 1 is your lyrics. Let's say you are a brilliant songwriter. You write 100% original lyrics, totally from scratch, from your own brain. You paste them into Suno's custom lyric box to generate a song. Because you wrote the lyrics, you technically own the copyright to those words as a literary work. But if you read Suno's terms, they separate everything into submissions and output. Output is the music the AI makes. Submissions are the things you type in your prompts and your lyrics. The terms state that by using the service, you grant Suno a worldwide, royalty-free, perpetual, and irrevocable license to use, modify, distribute, and perform your submissions. You still own your lyrics, but you just gave Suno the legal right to use your original words inside their ecosystem, to train their models, and to promote their business, forever, without ever paying you a dime. Trap number 2 is the remix feature. Inside Suno, there are features that allow other users to remix your tracks. If you activate this, you are stepping into a legal minefield. Suno's rules clearly state that if someone remixes your track, it becomes a joint work, owned equally by both of you. But it gets worse. According to the terms, any remix made using these features is strictly for personal, non-commercial use only. It does not matter if both of you are paying for the highest premier tier. The moment a track is remixed inside Suno's system, it is stripped of its commercial rights. You can never legally monetize it. If you want to keep your music safe and commercial ready, turn off all Allow Remix features in your settings and keep your profile private. So, with all these traps, missing copyrights, and public domain rules, how do you actually use Suno without ruining your business? You have to stop treating Suno as a final product and start treating it as a tool. Here are 3 rules to protect yourself. Rule number 1. Always register your lyrics first. If you write great lyrics, register them with your local copyright office or your performing rights organization before you ever paste them into an AI prompt. That way, if there is ever a dispute, you have a paper trail proving your human authorship existed before the AI touched it. Rule number 2. Treat Suno as a demo generator. If you have big plans for a song like pitching it for a commercial or a label, do not use the raw AI audio. Generate the idea in Suno, figure out the vibe, and then take it to a real producer, or rebuild it yourself using your own instruments and your own voice. By recreating the song yourself, you inject human authorship back into the music, allowing you to legally copyright the final recording. Rule number 3. Build a legal black box. Document everything. Save your original prompts. Keep your subscription receipts. Take screenshots of Suno's terms of service on the exact day you generate a track. AI law is changing every single month. If a streaming platform or a label ever challenges your right to release a song, this documentation is your only defense. AI isn't going to replace musicians, but it is going to change the business. It's an incredible tool for breaking writer's block and testing ideas, but it is not a magic shield that gives you instant ownership of art you didn't create. Understand the contract. Know your rights. Use the AI, but do not let the AI use you. By the way, if you want to take this further,
So like in Players Club, old girl said, make the money, don't let the money make you. Anyway, hold on. Let's see if I can get to this other video. Alright, so I found this video and it sounds tempting and everything. It's like one of the first videos I've watched this evening. It sounds tempting, but after watching that last video, you know what I'm saying? It's like all the AI sites are going to basically be the same thing. But listen to how tempting this one is. You see, it says, I found a secret AI music generator, 100% free and unlimited with commercial usage rights. Tempting.
You guys have been asking me for a free AI music generator. I found one that is totally free and unlimited and also gives you commercial usage rights. The AI tool is called Sonato AI, and it can create music in better audio quality than Suno and has so many cool features. Let's check it out. Let's go to their website, sonato.ai, and sign up or log into an account. After we're logged in, first, let's try the simple mode. Let's say I want a heartfelt pop anthem about falling for someone at the wrong time in the emotional style of Taylor Swift. Yeah, you can actually type an artist's name in the prompt. Suno AI will reject and give an error like this, and Udio AI will replace the artist's name with relevant tags if you use any artist name. All right, let's submit and see what we get.
I met you in a crowded room. Time was wrong, but the spark was true. Every moment with you felt new.
No one was ready for what just happened. Cdance 2.0 just dropped, and it keeps your character consistent. Before this, AI video.
That was actually pretty good. All right, now let's try a male singer, not very famous, but one of my favorite artists, a grunge-infused rock song.
We're not going to listen to all this. It's just trying to give you a general idea.
I have made Dude, that sounded exactly like him.
Pretty cool, right? And if you don't want any vocals, just type in a prompt and turn on the instrumental mode, and you will get instrumental-only music. You could also experiment by turning on the fancy mode. It will take longer to generate, but it will give you better results. Alright, so that was simple mode, and the AI was writing all the lyrics. Now let's try the advanced mode. And in the lyrics section, I'll enable custom lyrics, and I'll paste my own lyrics here. And in the sound section, you can type the style of music you want. Let's say alternative rock, pop rock, Coldplay, and I can keep adding a few more tags here. Let's generate this and see what we get.
I'm falling into you like the ocean meets the sky.
You see how tempting that is? You know, it's like, I already got the lyrics, you know, for what they're saying. I would only have to go to Sonato, get an account, and I can start using the shit for free. And just like he's doing, you know, hit the custom lyrics, plug in my lyrics, and search for different styles like ragtime, Harlem, Renaissance, Southern Soul, some shit like that. You know what I mean? And it would generate a complete song. So what I'm saying is, this some bullshit, and it sucks. It's like, you know, I don't have the gift to make music, but I do have the gift to make lyrics. So it's like, man, you know, I would still need a production team, you know, folks who really know what they're doing, that type shit. And it's okay. But until then, I'm gonna keep doing what I do, which is rough and rugged. And let that be that, you know what I'm saying? At least this way I don't have to deal with copyright infringements as much. You know what I'm saying? It's not a complete fix. It's just like I say, like as much type shit. So anyway, I'm making this video because there's a lot of people out there that's wanting to turn their poetry or their own song lyrics into complete songs. And AI is tempting, but it's like, fuck that. You know what I mean? We got to remember the Matrix. You know, take the blue pill or the red pill. You know what I'm saying? One pill is going to let you stay within the Matrix and think that nothing's wrong with the world. But the blue, you know, I think the blue pill will wake your ass up and show you what the fuck is really going on. But when you're awake, the struggle is harder. When you're asleep, the struggle, you know, you gotta struggle, but it's not gonna be as hard or as real as after you take the blue pill. You know what I mean? So I don't want anybody to get fucked over by small print because a lot of us don't read terms of services. And it's like, you know, we're creative people and we want to get our creations out there, but sometimes we just aren't as careful as we need to be. So anyway, my name is Padre. I hope that this will keep you from going in the direction of AI because, you know, they're going to have all kind of shit in them contracts some terms of services that we may not understand. It's like take a night like this or a day like this or a morning. If you're watching this video, whenever you're watching this video, do you think you're going to look at the terms of service of any new website and really understand it within 5 hours? You might get the gist of it. I don't know. You might, you might be smart enough to be able to understand it, that type shit. I'm not going to say you're not, but there's a lot of us that are not, and we get trapped in a lot of bullshit. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna store it, I guess. Um, check this out. Hey, baby, how are you doing? Thank you for coming over. I have some things I want to tell you. I couldn't say it over the phone. I like your areolas. They are nice and see. I'm glad I didn't go do some shit. I used Grammarly to help me do some corrections, and they put this roused. It's supposed to be round. I like your areolas. They are nice and round. Your areolas are fuller than other women's areolas. I like how hard your nipples are. I imagine my hands being on your tits. I want to squeeze them. I wanted to feel my fingertips press into your flesh. I want to know how soft they are or if they are firm. When I grasp your titty meat, will your flesh overlap my thumb and my index finger? Or will they be too firm? I want to put your nipples between my middle fingers. See? You know what I'm saying? I want to turn that into a song. And with that sonato, it was like, a choice of turning it into a rap song. You know what I mean? And you know how these young folks are. They get down and dirty with their words. Itch. I want you to edit itch. You this, you this, you that, you this, you know what I'm saying? So it's cray. You know what I mean? It's like, what am I gonna bring to the industry without using the words itch or igga? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not gonna be able to do nothing new. Not right now. Not I ain't gonna say new, but I can't change the industry from the inside, you know what I mean? Not now. Itch, you this, you this, you that. Itch, how firm is your titties? Itch, you got some soft titties. Itch, I show like your areolas. Itch, bend your ass over. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So let me get out of here, you know what I mean? Thank you for watching the video. And if you've ever been published, if you're a published authorist, let me know and, give me some tips, something that's going to help me feel comfortable about dealing with these companies and these other publishing places. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't gotten published, because I don't trust them either. I think they might be crooks in the long run with all their paperwork. Then I have to get a lawyer and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? To where right now I'm just happy doing what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean? So anyway, leave me a comment below and have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Peace.